Hello there, Mr. Withrow here. This video we're going to talk about graphing lines. So we will need a grid. So you're going to have one of those, and we're going to give you an equation here. The first form that we're going to look at is slope-intercept form. You guys have all seen this. This is the y is equal to the mx plus b. Most students are very familiar with this. They like it because it tells you what to do. The slope is always m. The y-intercept is b. Don't be fooled by the plus. It could also be minus. So just tells you where it crosses the y-axis. So intercept. Intercept is crossing where it crosses the y-axis. Crosses y-axis. All right. So whenever we have a problem, such as this problem right here, we're going to look at it in the form of, here's your b, -1, right? So this, I would always label it. Here's my b, and here's my m. Remember, m is rise over the run. Rise over the run. Slope is easy and fun. Remember, rise over the run. We have to remember that. All right, so here we go, -1. So let me zoom in on this bad boy here for you. All right, so -1, it crosses at -1. So we always start at 0, 0, then we move to where it says to go. So it goes to -1. So now this is where a mistake, some of the kids who make mistakes, they go back to 0, 0. Don't go back to 0, 0. Stay right here. Stay right on the y-intercept. Then do what the slope says. The slope says 2 over 3. So remember, rise over the run. So rise over the run. Rise over run. So we're going to rise up 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to run 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put a dot. Up 2 over 3. Do a little, get some rhythm into that. Up 2 over 3. Up 2 over 3. All right, those are in positive direction. Then we can go the 2 negative directions to finish this side over here. 1, 2, and then back 3. 1, 2, 3. Down 2, and then back 3. Down 2, and then back 3. So there we have it. So then we grab something that's a little straight, and we make our line. And then don't forget to put arrows on it. All right, don't forget to put your arrows on it. Then we're going to have another one here. We're going to have, what happens if we have it look like this? So it's -x plus 3. So now where's the rise over the run here, right? That's what you're asking me. We know that this is the y-intercept. But where's the rise over the run? Remember, -x is really -1x, which is really just -1 over 1, which means that we're going to go one negative direction. Only one. All right, so let's plot our y-intercept at +3. So here we go, 1, 2, 3. So we put the dot. We know it's going to cross here. We know it's a negative slope. Remember, negative slope is going to look like this, downhill. So we're going to go down 1 over 1. So these should go by pretty quickly. That's this one, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, right? And so on and so forth. Or we can go up 1, back 1. Notice that that's our negative direction, is back. Up 1, back 1. Up 1, back 1. And once you get a feel for it, then you should be good to go. And then you get your ruler or straight edge, and you make your point. You make your line. All right? So that's what it looks like whenever we have a number here, or just a plain number. So what happens if we have something that looks like this? Now I gotta bring it out a little bit. I'm gonna cover this part up here. So now we got -2x plus 4, right? -2x plus 4. So now what we have to do, again, same type of thing. Think of it for yourself. If it has to be a rise over the run, so make this over 1. So again, here's your y-intercept. and this is your rise over your run, or your M, or your slope. So we're going to rise, or in this case, sink 2 and run 1. So y-intercept of +4. I forgot my orange pen. Hold on one second. All right, so plot point 4. And everybody should be able to do that. Sorry about that. Okay, so plot point 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's that. Hopefully you can see that a little bit. And now we're going to slope is -2, 1. So we're going to go down 2 and over 1. Down 2 and over 1. Down 2 and over 1. Good enough. Up 2, back 1. Up 2, back 1. Up 2, back 1. Remember, with negative slopes, you only get to go one direction in the negative. The negatives are either down or left, right? Down or left. That's the only negative directions that we can go. If you go both negative directions, then you're really in a positive slope. All right, last one is y is equal to 4x. Y is equal to 4x. So that means that it looks like there's no y-intercept because we don't have a plus b here. So we're missing something here, aren't we? Well, that's okay. Well, what is +0, right? We can put +0 in here. So now this is our y-intercept. So it crosses at the 0, 0 point. So it crosses right here. Then our slope, remember, is 4 over 1. So we're going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and forward 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and forward 1. Notice that I always stay at the last point that I make. Now I go back to the origin, and I go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, forward 1, or back 1. Right? So two negative directions because it's a positive slope. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back 1. And there's my line there. So then I again grab something that's a little bit straight, and I make my line, and I put my arrows on it. All right? So we're going to graph. Graphing lines, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. All right? Have fun with math.